You walk into a nightclub on a Saturday night. The bass is shaking your ribcage. There are 300 people in this room. Every single one of them paid to get in. Half of them just bought a drink that cost $2 to make and sold for 15. The owner standing by the VIP section isn't dancing. He's watching the door, counting heads, doing math in his head. Because tonight, this one night, might make more money than most businesses make in a month. And it might also be the night everything falls apart. Let's talk about the economics of starting a nightclub and why it is one of the most brutal, most misunderstood businesses in the world. Here's the myth. People think owning a club means free bottles, a VIP table, and easy money from cover charges. Here's the truth. The nightclub industry has one of the highest failure rates of any business category on earth. Most clubs close within the first year. Not because people stop wanting to party. Humans have partied since we invented fire, but because almost nobody understands the actual math behind the music. Let's start with what it costs just to open the doors. A serious nightclub needs a location, usually in a high-traffic area, which means expensive rent from day one, sometimes $10,000 a month, sometimes $50,000, depending on the city. Then you need to build out a professional sound system, lighting rigs, a stage or DJ booth, a bar setup with enough taps and coolers to serve hundreds of people in a single hour without a bottleneck. You need fire suppression systems, soundproofing so the neighborhood doesn't sue you, and security infrastructure. Cameras, metal detectors sometimes, bouncers on payroll. Add furniture, decor, a proper ventilation system because 300 sweating bodies generate heat like a furnace. By the time the doors open, a mid-sized club can easily cost between $300,000 and $1.5 million just to build. And that's before a single customer walks in. Now here's where it gets interesting, the licensing. This is the part nobody talks about, and it's the part that kills clubs before they even launch. You need a liquor license, and in many cities, liquor licenses are capped by law. That means you're not just paying a fee. You might be buying an existing license from someone else for tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, because the city isn't issuing new ones. You need a public entertainment permit. You need occupancy certificates from the fire department. You need noise ordinance compliance. You need health permits for the bar. Miss one, just one, and the city can shut you down on your busiest night of the year. This isn't a business where you ask forgiveness instead of permission. Permission comes first, or you don't open at all. So let's say you've cleared all that. You're open. Now the real economics begin, and this is where nightclubs become one of the most fascinating case studies in profit margin in the entire hospitality industry. Alcohol is the engine. A bottle of vodka might cost a club $20 wholesale. That bottle, sold by the shot across a night, can generate $200 to $400 in revenue. That's not a typo. That's an 80 to 90% margin on liquor by the glass. This is why clubs push drink specials, bottle service, and signature cocktails so aggressively. Alcohol isn't just a product. It's the profit center that funds everything else. Cover charges? Those often just cover the DJ, the security, and part of the electric bill. The real money is in what people drink after they're already inside and already paying attention to nothing but the music and their friends. But here's the trap. Margins this good attract competition fast, and customers are loyal to almost nothing. A nightclub is only as good as its last 3 weekends. If the crowd gets bored, if a new club opens 2 blocks away with a better DJ, if one bad incident goes on social media, foot traffic can evaporate in a month. Unlike a restaurant, where people come back for the food,